Hello, my friends. We will be doing pay it forward with stuff. Much stuff today. Look at this stuff. Plus other stuff. Now I must go get a band-aid. I'm losing consciousness.
Hey everybody, I'm going to do a quick video on what came to my door today. A little bit of information on pay it forward and the Patreon stuff that's going on. So just right here, you can see a couple little jobbers here that came to my door. I got these. I think I got these off Fast Tech. I don't remember exactly where, but I saw them. I thought that'd be kind of cool for some little pay it forward keychain knives. I would take that thing out of there though, and maybe try to get a keychain thing in there. Now these aren't high quality super steel or anything, but they're pretty cool. They'd be useful as a keychain knife. They're pretty good. So I got a few of those. Now I got this, which is that 759 that I interviewed. Yes, hello. That I reviewed the other day. I'm sorry, I kind of just woke up. And I won't be giving this one away. I will probably be giving the orange one away, but man, I just like the pink. I love this pink knife, so I'm going to keep this, but I will give the orange one away, so it'll be something similar to that. And then this, I might be giving to my uncle, or I might be sending in a box, but his got stolen, so I don't know. Depends on my levels of sympathy that day. So I got this, that. Oh, one more thing, hold on. Oh, and I picked this up. I don't know if y'all have seen my video on the different runs of these knives. I was able to pick up a first run 4max, which is pretty much just perfect. It's got the little dog leg on there. Can you see that? On the lock bar, it's all smoothed out, feels real good. The guy put a sweet edge on it with his sharpener, so this thing's sharp as a razor. So I have a first run here. I know, I got an addiction to these things. I don't know why. But I've decided I'm going to start carrying them. I'm not going to have these safe queens. And I carried one last night for the first time. And it wasn't terrible. It was tugged on my shorts a little bit, but I don't know. It was kind of cool to have. So, I got that at the door. Alright, and then you put it away. I'll be right back. Oh, and it was cool. He sent me some gum with it. I don't know if y'all have had this gum, but it takes a little getting used to. It's like really chewy gum and all natural. So it's cool. It's always cool to get something extra in your little box there. Alright, so back to pay it forward. Alright, all this. We got a whole box of stuff over here that's going to be going out in the next list. And I wanted to talk about the Patreon account. Here's what I'm going to do with the Patreon. At the first of the month, I'm not going to sit there and try to develop a huge ball of Patreon money. I want to get it out so it's not just sitting there. So I think right now we have right at 46 bucks or something in there. So what I'm going to do, and then somebody else sent some, the bad man. Yeah, you. Thanks. Thank you. And thank you to my Patreon people. Hold on. Let me get the names real quick. Wait, let me ask for permission before I give out names. But thank you for the Patreon people. That's going to really help. So right now we have about 65 bucks. And that's carry 7 minus the 3. That's like 7 boxes. No, it's not. That's more than 7. That's 9 boxes I can send out with that money. Since we've had a bunch of our pay it forward angel type people send in a bunch of stuff this week or this month. We have enough gear to go in these boxes, and now we have enough money to send out these boxes, and that just kicks us right into list number 3. And all of a sudden, that's what, 1/5 of the way through list number 3, just from that. So I really appreciate everybody that's donating, everybody that's giving stuff. It's just making this a really, really cool experience for me and for a bunch of other people. All right, so there's that. I think I've covered that pretty well. Okay, I had one more thing. I've had a couple people ask about sending boxes to the same address for different people in the family. This gets kind of tricky. I don't want to be really specific to people, but here's the deal. If you have 2 people in your family that want a box, like dad and you, or maybe your wife and you, and if I've talked to you, this is I'm not upset or anything. I think I've already dealt with this a few times, so I'm not saying this is a bad thing or anything like that. If it's you and somebody else in your family, that's fine. I think what I'm going to do, though, just to save a little bit of box money, is start doubling up, like putting more stuff in one box. So let's just say, for example, this was one box here, and then I would throw in some 550 cord or whatever, extra little goodies, and then this box was over here. What I'm going to try to do is instead just stick it all in one box and save a little bit of money. So y'all have to fight over who gets what out of the box. If that makes sense? But let me know what you think down here. But I think that just to be able to get to more people, I think that's what I'm going to try to start doing. So, and another thing is, I've had some people question me about, hey, what are you doing about people that may or may not be trying to cheat the system or whatever. I'm not gonna worry about that. If you're a person that wants to get in here and try to get a couple extra knives and that's your deal, I can't sit there and nobody else should worry about it either. If my $20 knife in a box and then you get another one because you made up a name or something and that makes you happy, well, I really can't stop that. It's just, I'm not going to worry about it. We're trying to do a good thing here. And if somebody takes advantage of that, well, more power to them. It's not really that hard to take advantage of it. And I'm not going to let it take away from the blessings that everybody else is getting. And I'm going to do my best not to get messed over or anything. But I just, if somebody has 4 different P.O. boxes or 15 different addresses down one street, I can't sit there and worry about it. I'm not going to be stressed about it. I like what I'm doing. I like all the feedback we're getting, which I gotta do. I gotta get that feedback video in. So I'm going to get that done this week. Maybe the next couple days. We got a lot of good positive feedback. Hey, my day was terrible. My tires blew off my truck or whatever. I got this box and it made me feel a little bit better about mankind. And that's all this is about. So I'm not going to feel bad about mankind while I'm trying to feel good about mankind. If that makes sense. So no worries. If y'all are worried about that, I'm going to do the best I can to be a good steward of our Patreon money and our PayPal money and all our gear. So I think that's about all I got. Kind of rambling on here. Let me think here. Hold on a second. Let me think real quick. Yeah, I think that's about it. I thought for a second. It hurt, but I got over it. We are getting close to 500, so everybody get ready for that one. That's going to be kind of a cool giveaway. Can't wait to make somebody's day with the Colossus. And I think that's about it. So, like here, subscribe over here. There's the remnants of Mr. Fingercut. Leave a comment down here. Let me know what you think. Y'all are part of this Patreon paid forward stuff too, so I'm just one person. I don't have all the answers. So if you have any answers, if you have anything controversial though, if you're going to call somebody a doo-doo head or, poo-poo face or something, send it to me in an email. I would like to keep the comment section fairly, Mr. Rogers-like. Not horrible Mr. Rogers, but I don't want, bleep face this and bleep head that and bleepity bleep 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 bleep. That's all, folks. You know what I'm saying? So if you got something horrible to say or something angry to say about maybe what's going on or something I'm doing, I'm not, like I said, I'm not above reproach or above questioning. So if you think that I'm doing something wrong, send me an email. jimislashyoutube@yahoo.com. I'll have a chat with you. I just don't want anything negative in this general area down there. Does that make sense? Because you start having these big long YouTube fights in the chat section, and all of a sudden it just becomes a big swamp of nastiness, and that's pretty much exactly the opposite of what I want this channel to be, a big nasty swamp. I mean, I know people have different opinions about knives or guns or blades or whatever, and that's fine, but it's not so important that we gotta have a rumble in the YouTube section comments. So like I said, if you don't like what I'm doing or you think I could do something better, send me an email. It's just as easy as, almost as easy as commenting down there. Just jimislashyoutube@yahoo.com. We'll chat about it. I got no problem chatting. I just don't want to get into a big public fight or public angry war of words down there. All right, so this kind of wimped out at the end here into kind of negative feelings. So, but I'm sorry. We got all this good stuff coming out. Good feelings coming out. Lots of lollipops. Got some extra candy. Lifesavers. It's all good. It's all good. I got a lollipop addiction. That's okay. I'm overcoming it. Alright. I'm sorry. I'll talk to y'all later.